So we have now Neha Poonia, SABC News correspondent, who's joining us live from Delhi in India just for more details. Neha, of course, good afternoon to you. Just give us then a sense of what's happening now. World leaders, we understand, including China, calling for cool heads as these tensions between India and Pakistan seemingly escalates. Just give us a sense of what's happening now.
We've seen a significant escalation in the last 24 hours. First, you had those military strikes that India carried out, which it said targeted terror camps inside Pakistan from where terror attacks against India were planned, executed and directed. Pakistan denied that, claiming that civilians were hit, but India has been categorical in its denial that these strikes were measured, precise, and India had the right to respond because this was done in retaliation for that terror attack in the region of Kashmir 2 weeks ago that killed 26 people. Now, in the last few hours, we have seen both sides trading charges. Pakistan saying that civilian areas have been hit by a series of drones, calling that, of course, another act of provocation by New Delhi. India has defended itself, saying that it did launch missiles, but those were launched in response to Pakistan's aggression first. India says overnight you had 15 cities that were targeted by Pakistani missiles and radars, many of them home to military installations. India says those threats were neutralized and it hit back on Thursday morning in the same intensity and capacity as Pakistan's escalation. India also claims it's neutralized an air defense system in Lahore, and it's also accusing Pakistan of significantly escalating tensions along the de facto border in Kashmir, where both armies have been trading fire for several days now. India saying that the Pakistani army is violating the ceasefire, using heavy artillery fire to target civilians, and it says that 16 civilians have died in the last 2 days because of Pakistan's aggression. And the Indian Armed Forces, the Ministry of Defense, has said that it's committed to non-escalation, but only if Pakistan respects that sentiment too.
And tell us, Neha, about this militant group then that Delhi and Washington are blaming for the 2008 attack, essentially. But just the Lashkar-e-Taiba, I believe, is this militant group. What do we know so far in terms of the latest attacks?
Well, you had the Indian Foreign Secretary just address a press briefing where he addressed this issue at length, and he said that, Pakistan's history of sponsoring terror groups, of allowing terror groups to operate on its soil and supporting them is well known, referring to, of course, how Osama bin Laden was found there as well. But in this particular instance, India says it has credible evidence of a local outfit called the Resistance Front that claimed responsibility for that attack in Kashmir 2 weeks ago, and this is believed to be a front for the Lashkar-e-Taiba, which is a proscribed group, and India claims that the Resistance Front is a group that Pakistan is trying to shield. It says that Pakistan worked to remove any references to the Resistance Front from a recent UNSC statement that condemned the terror attack in Kashmir, and India is also saying that there is a whole amount of disinformation that's coming out from Pakistan, saying whether it's attacks on civilians, whether it's talk about shooting down Indian jets or drones, the Indian government maintaining that the Pakistani state machinery is working overtime to shield these terror groups which continue to operate inside Pakistan. But we've seen the comments coming in from Islamabad as well, and they've maintained that there are no terror groups inside Pakistan, that while in the past Pakistan did have a history of being linked to terror groups, that policy, that state policy, has long ceased to exist, and it's calling India the aggressor here, a sentiment that New Delhi is echoing as well.
Neha, thank you so much for that update. Really appreciate it.